Welcome to The Matrix. Is this real life, or just a super fancy screensaver? The Matrix, a 1999 movie, made us think, what if our world is fake? And no, it's not a glitch. What if we're all in a giant computer game, living our lives without knowing? Sounds like a bad Wi-Fi day, right? This wild idea, great for a movie, has been debated by smart folks for years. It's called simulation theory. And no, it's not an excuse for missing homework. The Matrix wasn't the first to think of this. But it made it look super cool. Philosophers have always wondered about reality. And probably lost sleep over it. But the movie's awesome visuals and story made everyone think. And feel like Neo. It made us wonder, are we in a digital world controlled by unknown forces? Or just by our smartphones? The movie's impact is huge. Just like our urge to rewatch it. Today, Matrix means simulated reality. And cool sunglasses. It's amazing that a movie idea became so popular. And part of our meme culture. So, is it just fiction or something more? Either way, it's a fun ride. Life in a computer. What is simulation theory? Imagine the Matrix, but for real. Simulation theory says our reality might just be a super advanced computer game. Picture a super smart civilization making a game so real we think it's life. Nick Bostrom from Oxford thinks this could be true. He says future tech could make these real life-like games. These games would be so real we couldn't tell them apart from actual life. But wait, there's more. If one civilization can do it, they'd probably make tons of these games. Think of it like Netflix for realities. Why stop at one? So, there'd be way more fake worlds than real ones. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, but the haystack is all needles. So, it's more likely we're in a game than in the real world. It's a wild thought, like realizing you're just a character in someone else's video game. Could we be Sims? Are we living in a video game? It sounds wild, but some ideas make it seem possible. Physics gives us some clues. Quantum mechanics shows the universe acts in strange ways. Particles exist in many states until we look at them. This could mean reality isn't fixed. Maybe our observations change the simulation. Then there's our fast-growing tech. Moore's law says computing power doubles every 2 years. We might soon make games that look like real life. If we can do it, maybe someone already has. So if you feel like you're being controlled, maybe your player just needed a coffee break. Reality check. Arguments against the Matrix. The idea of a simulated reality is cool, but critics have some solid points. First off, simulating an entire universe is crazy complex. Who's got the time for that? Imagine coding every atom, star, thought, and emotion in real time. Total coder's nightmare. Even with advanced tech, simulating consciousness is like teaching a cat calculus. Good luck. How can code replicate the human experience with all its quirks? It's like asking a robot why we love pizza. Another issue is that simulation theory can't be proven or disproven. It's like proving unicorns don't exist. No experiment can definitively show if we're in a simulation. It's the ultimate "you can't prove me wrong" argument. If reality is a program, the rules could be hidden, making proof impossible. It's like playing a game with invisible cheat codes. Critics say this makes simulation theory more of a fun thought experiment than real science, like debating how many angels can dance on a pin. It's a fun idea, but untestable. Critics say it's not productive for science, but hey, it's great for late-night debates. Section 5. Is free choice just code? The Matrix isn't just techie, it dives into big questions about free will. If we're in a simulation, are our choices real, or just part of the code? This is a big theme in existentialist philosophy. Thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre said we can create our own meaning. But in a simulation, this freedom might be fake. Our choices could just be pre-programmed algorithms. If our choices are set, do we have any real control? Are we just characters in a giant video game? This idea can be pretty unsettling. But some say free will might still exist in a simulation. The simulation could allow for real choices, even if they're within the program's rules. So, next time you ponder your choices, remember, you might just be a line of code with a sense of humor. Section 6. Science fact or fiction, exploring evidence for the Matrix. While we don't have solid proof of the Matrix, some scientific ideas make us wonder about reality. And no, it's not just because life feels like a sci-fi movie sometimes. One cool idea is the holographic principle. It says our 3D world might be a projection from a 2D surface. Think of it as the universe's flat-screen TV. This wild concept has caught the eye of physicists, and probably a few sci-fi writers too. If true, it means our 3D reality could be an illusion, like a super convincing hologram. So, next time you bump into a wall, remember it might just be a really good trick. Another fun area is quantum computing, or as I call it, the magic box of science. Quantum computers use the weirdness of quantum mechanics to boost computing power. Imagine your computer on a caffeine high, but way smarter. Some think if our universe is a simulation, quantum computers might help us find the cheat codes. But remember, these ideas are still just theories. So don't start looking for the exit door just yet. They offer fun possibilities but no solid proof for or against the Matrix. But hey, it's fun to think about. The search for answers continues, and who knows, maybe one day we'll find out if we're all just characters in a cosmic video game. Section 7. Pop culture and the Matrix, from movies to metaverses. The Matrix isn't just about deep thoughts and science, it's everywhere in pop culture. Movies, books, games, and tech. Remember when VR was sci-fi? Now it's in our living rooms. VR blurs the line between real and digital. Makes you wonder, right? If VR feels real, how do we know our world isn't a super fancy simulation? Enter the Metaverse, a shared virtual world for work and play. It's like a never-ending digital playground. The Metaverse is still new, but it's making us rethink reality. The Matrix has changed how we see simulated worlds. It's sparked ideas, creativity, and imagination. From movies to metaverses, who knew our popcorn flicks would lead us to digital wonderlands? Section 8. The red pill or the blue pill? Can we know for sure? Are we living in a Matrix-like simulation? It's like asking if the chicken or the egg came first, but with more sci-fi vibes. We've looked at both sides, but there's no clear answer. It's like the universe is playing hide and seek with us. So, where does that leave us? Somewhere between, I think, therefore I am, and I think, therefore I need coffee. Believing in the Matrix is a personal choice. Like choosing pineapple on pizza, no right or wrong, just opinions. There's no right or wrong answer, as it's beyond proof. Like proving your favorite song is the best. Good luck. Some find comfort in the familiar, believing in the reality they see. Ignorance is bliss, and who doesn't love a good nap? Others love the mystery, excited by the idea that our universe is stranger than we think. It's like living in a sci-fi movie but with more laundry. The Matrix reminds us that reality is about perspective. Sometimes it's just about finding your keys in the morning. The real takeaway isn't the answer, but the questions it makes us ask. Like, why do we park on driveways and drive on parkways? By questioning reality, we understand ourselves and our universe better. And maybe we'll figure out why socks go missing in the laundry. Section 9. Conclusion. Living with the question of the Matrix. The Matrix, whether a cool sci-fi idea or a peek into reality, has definitely made us think. It sparked debates, fueled our imaginations, and made us question the world. We might never know if we're in a simulation, but just thinking about it is mind-blowing. It makes us wonder about our perception and if reality is stranger than fiction. Maybe the Matrix's real gift is making us ask questions, not giving answers. By staying curious and challenging what we know, we open up to new possibilities. Searching for truth, even if it's uncertain, is an adventure worth having. And who knows, maybe the real question isn't if we're in the Matrix, but how we live if we are.